Hi YouTube. Right, this is my version of a sawmill. I've looked at loads of other sawmills on YouTube and decided to make my own. So I'll give you a little walk round of how I've done it. Everything's made out of aluminium, all bought from the scrapyard. So I think it all cost me around 200 quid in materials. The engine is a 125cc moped engine. I've cut the swinging arm off, fitted a centrifugal clutch from a go-kart onto the output shaft, and then a large sprocket on the drive wheel. I don't know if you can see that or not. Something like that. There we go. And that all seems to work quite nicely. Both of these wheels are made out of plywood, just with a bit of fiberglass on the outside to keep them protected. The hubs are trailer hubs, just your standard common garden trailer hubs with taper bearings in them, so I can tension the bearings up. Yeah, and also you've got battery here, a little control box here with electronic gubbins in it, fuel tank on top of the engine there. Now for the rollers, I've used skateboard wheels. I like to use these rather than a tube around the outside, as they roll a bit easier. You can see that there, it's just you can see that's just two bits of angle iron or angle aluminium with the wheels on there. That works beautifully. And the cables there. To raise and lower it, I've obviously gone for a winch here with a big tube here which rotates. So I've got cables on both ends wrapped around and a cable in the middle, so that all works something like that. And that gives you a nice parallel lift, just to get the saw up and down in a parallel manner, as it were. Yeah, got a throttle here from the moped which controls the engine, obviously. So that's all quite basic. And then I've just mounted the exhaust pipe. Well, yeah, just mounted the exhaust pipe on here, and a little extra tubing around here to keep the wiring away from that so it doesn't melt. Coil pack on there. That works beautifully, and this is my arrangement to tension the blade. So this plate here will slide. Got the two bolts here which lock it, and then a big bolt here which I can just wind up just to move it all back. And then to set the tracking, I've got this box section here which is wider at this end than it is here, with two bolts, just so I can move this block left or right, and that will set the tracking angle of the wheels. Also these wheels had to balance as well, so it's a little bit of lead weight here and there, and they seem to be quite nicely balanced. Yeah, I've yet to try this out as I haven't even finished it yet. I've got to put some wheels down on the base here and then make up the bed for it to slide along. It starts really easily, button there, and it should start. Let's give it a go. I need a bit of throttle. It's still a bit cold. Let's, yeah, it'll start in a minute. Let's give it a bit of. There we go. Obviously with a centrifugal clutch, this is not going to spin on its own, so give it a bit of revs. It's quite a scary thing up full speed, so let's give it a go. All that clanking noise is the centrifugal clutch, so it's not really an issue. The engine's sweet as a nut, so that's no problem. And hopefully I'll put another video up once I've got this thing up and running. And we'll start planking up some logs. Okay, bye for now.